Why don't you share what's going on with you?
Um,
The spiritual experience that you're going through. Remember we read spiritual experience and spiritual awakening? You're in the process of spiritual experience.
I know it's just relieving. Not that I want to stay in victim, right? But going through the big book, because yeah, we beat ourselves up, or I beat myself up. What's wrong with me? I should be working, like all those stories. And it's true, and people like would tell you, don't worry. What good is it gonna do to worry? And it's like I'll be making myself wrong for worrying, and that would just make the worry even worse. It wouldn't make it go away. But to really, there's power in just admitting and surrendering that I'm powerless over my worry. And I got to do whatever I got to do that God guides me to do, to whether it's to fight, like what I'm been doing with quad real, even though sometimes I feel, am I a bad person? Am I blah, blah, blah? All that comes in, right? All that comes in. But when you told me, I think you asked me yesterday, what's driving me? Remember, like, why am I not getting tired as how off and on I would? And I said I couldn't even explain it. So maybe it's my adrenaline. I don't know. Well, I think it's now I'm more present to it. Just going back to yesterday, I believe it is God's willpower that's keeping me fight. It's not, it's like, it looks like I'm fighting the landlord. I'm fighting Anne Marie. But what I'm fighting is this worry out of me, this disease out of me, this evil force that has had control over my life for so long out of me. Because now I've crumbled to rock bottom, to ground zero. I thought I hit ground zero before. I thought I hit ground zero when we're fighting Hospice Fawn. But maybe that wasn't really ground zero. Ground zero is now because I'm real, I've got, like, what have I, like, what else, like, what is there left to do but just believe in God now? Like, I've exhausted my resources. Broadcast this, before I was going to every single avenue, broadcasts, right? Bringing people in, all those things, but they're just not working anymore. So now all that's left is God. And God was always there, but it's like God speaking louder now. You have nothing else to depend on me. And that's, I think, what's gravitated me to the big book, and let go of my resistance and fears of going through the steps. Whatever is going to come, it's like for me to do, it's going to come. It's already coming right now. It's like the universe's God is bringing it into my life for me to fight it and get it out, right? I don't know if that makes sense. And telling me, just believe in me and everything's working out. Abraham is a source of that. And now ask, it is given. And sending these people to me, like John, Sandra, and now this new guy, Jerry. Soon I'll be starting with, gosh, lost my, what's her name? Oh, I can't believe I forgot. Jillian, starting with Jillian. So that's like 4 people. And I didn't go looking for them or putting ads out. Like, yeah, I did, but then I just let go, right? We did for a bit. I did, putting it out. No one would book because I was putting effort into it. And then I just decided to let go, and God will bring those people to me naturally. And that's what's happening. Will bring the right people to me who I can serve, but it'll be and serving myself. Well, maybe serving is not the right word, but through helping them, I get permanent recovery. Because What other solution is there? Right? And I think it's insanity if I just think, well, I gotta just fight for the money now. I can't focus on, I gotta just fight this worry, but that worry will come back like how it has, and it has demolished my willpower to control it anymore. It's like taking that first drink. And if I'm committed to my business, getting out of this, and I'd have to be committed to my recovery first, because that's the answer. And I meant, like, when you asked me, what did I promise? What was that promise I made, like, with asking is given? And I think that promise was for me, never lose faith in God, believe in God. And somewhere along the path, I let my fear, my worry take over, and that wasn't God, right? But God is here. God is everywhere. I don't have to go searching or looking. It will just send stuff to me, whether they're people, government assistance, whatever. Yeah, take it, Sameena. It's okay. Let go of your pride. Just take it right now. I'm giving it to you so you can focus on your recovery. That's how I see it.